Ah, there we go. That should work better. Go across this bridge. We're not doing one loop, we're doing two, doing everything. Ooh. All right, come on. Ah, nice. Keep going. Come on. There. Oh. Not to the right, stay to the left here. All right. Stop right here for a minute. Ooh, blue brake caliper. Interesting. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cool Titanium 68. I think today's, well, wait, no, it's the 13th as of recording this, but today is the 26th when this comes out. Now you might be wondering why I'm so freaking early on making videos. It's because I'm out of town. When this video comes out, I'll be out of town. I want to get this done. I don't want to have to worry about it when I'm doing this on my MacBook, which is leaps slower than the PC that I edit on. But today we're at Harry Moss Park out in North Dallas. Let's drop in. Woo. Nice. Take the option. We'll always take the option. Nice. Come on. Yes. There we go. Oh, I'm in low gear. I'm in too high of a gear. Oops, that was my fault. Option here. I'm gonna take it. I didn't take it last time I was here. And I still in too low of a gear for that one. Dang it. Woo. Holy cow. There we go. Dang it. Every time. Every dang time. Okay. Come on. To green. Nice. Okay. Let's get onto the north side here. Man, is that really going again? Front caliper. When I get back home, I'm gonna have to retorque this brake caliper or see if it's warped. If it's warped, then great. That's more I'm gonna have to replace here. Just annoying sound. Stay on the green. Well, wait, hold on. No. Let's take purple this time. We get a little bit of talking. All right, so Harry Moss Park is in North Dallas. If you guys know where Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas is, it's probably about like a couple minute drive from this park. Right next to a soccer complex. I don't work here, because I don't actually know who the assigner is. Probably like one of the Dallas youth soccer leagues, which is nowhere as good, probably compared to the likes of like PYSA, which rest in peace on that. Any PYSA teams now have to go up to Frisco, and that Premier League, which is the Plano Premier League, which everyone knows what Plano Premier League is. If I remember right, I think both Plano Premier League and Boys Classic League actually started at the same time from each other. They both started, I think, in '74. I think that's when they were established, because I know it was Boys Classic League first, and then Plano Premier League was like the next year. I don't remember exactly when they started. Wait, actually, I think it's '78 that they started. Okay, yeah. So Boys Classic League started in '78, and Plano Premier League was '79. A little bit interesting, but I digress. In this trail, there's about like, I think it's 10 or 12 miles of trail. Again, I don't look at the trail numbers or the trail mileage anymore. I just look and see if they're open or if they're closed. That's what I do, because I don't want to go to a trail that's closed, because I don't want to ruin the trail. Again, unlike Oak Cliff, Harry Moss and everything else has clay-based soil. This will retain water versus Oak Cliff, where it's a majority rock, and they have already tested it that they're fine to play. Well, fine to keep that open, rain or shine. It's not 24/7, but it's rain or shine. But hey, it's still a great trail to ride on though. I mean, it is mostly greens. Outside of that outer edge going to the south that we were just on for the blue, that is, I think that might be a blue, just because of how many hills there are. Now, again, I think it's technically green, maybe with some blue in it, because you don't have to take those things like those options like what I did, but you can also just coast through like what we're doing here. And this is one of those ones that it's very easy to coast through. It's not terribly hard. Now, the downside is that this is next to White Rock Lake. Well, sorry, not White Rock Lake. That's still another like 2 or 3 miles south of here. This is technically on the floodplain of White Rock Creek, like Katy Jackson is, except this is much closer to White Rock Lake than Katy Jackson is. And I think these are the only 2 trails that are on the floodplains for White Rock Creek. And some of these are closed off because of how wet it's become. I would like to do that, but if they're closed off, I'm not gonna break the tape and go on it. I mean, I could, but there's probably a reason, and I don't wanna find that reason. It's just nothing. Another one? The heck? Ah, what is that? Oh, never mind, it's USA Today as well. It's nothing. Okay, I think I'm recording. I should be recording. I heard a ding. I'm like, huh? Hold on. No, okay, I am recording. I was like, what was that ding that I just heard? But it's weird, because I have both my phone and my watch on silent. My phone is in my fanny pack that I always bring. Yeah, I wear a fanny pack. You can laugh at me, but I'm not wearing I don't have a lot of shorts that have zippers and track pants. And this is the only pair of track pants that I have with zippers. It's too hot to always wear both of them. It's not a matter of it being too hot. It's a matter of a lot of stuff is just gonna sit on next to my legs. I don't want to do that. Man, my allergies are kicking me hard. My word. It's the other reason why I mountain bike so much is it keeps me out. And I don't know why, but for some reason, mountain biking actually kind of opens up my chest a little bit. So if it's like now where I've got a lot of stuff in my chest, I will still go out and I'll bike to open up my chest. Man, there's a lot of things close today on this trail. I mean, I was out here last week and I was gonna record it for one of the rides before I left, for one of like the rides before I was in Cancun, but I forgot to bring the chest strap last time, so I am now using the chest strap. You can see there's a lot of debris back there on my left. The downside of riding in through trees is if there's a tree down, you don't want to, well, you kind of have to be careful because you don't want to hit it. I know I was looking at Irwin Park's Instagram page recently, and from the most recent rainstorms, a tree had fallen and started leaning onto the trail. Didn't break anything, but it's high enough that it's dangerous for well, that big trunk is low enough that it's going to impact the riders, and it's lying on like a few small branches on the other side. So if those break, that'll fall on the trail, and then you gotta fix all that back up. Or redo the section, because this section is right on a new, what is it called? Ah, my word. It's on a new feature where it's on like a wooden bridge, not over anything, it's just sitting on the dirt because of how many, well, I think it's because of how often it rains. I don't remember exactly, this is on the very north side, so it is very interesting because from what I heard, they have to wait for the McKinney Parks and Recs department to clear the tree because it sits right on the county road that's right next to it. So kind of a not so good deal, but it happens. Mother Nature being cruel. And honestly, when I'm recording this video, Mother Nature is kind of being a little bit cruel to me too. So at this moment, I mean, look, this is being released about a week and a half later than when I recorded it. But as of recording this video, there's a high likelihood of a hurricane that could hit eastern Mexico, specifically the Yucatan Peninsula, which is a bad thing because Cancun is in the Mexican state of Quintana Roo, which is on the Yucatan Peninsula. And because the storm's gonna make it that way, I mean, number one, we're gonna get a ton of rain, but it's not much I can really do. And I'm hoping that it doesn't really rain that much because I don't want to get delayed at the airport and wait. It's gonna be one of those things where it's like, we'll see what happens. And I'll probably talk about it like on the 10th of December when I am back and I'm on my first ride back from, well, Mexico. All right, stay to the left over here. And we push up, up, there we go. Nice, nice. There we go. Keep pushing. Always stay to the right for some of the more intense stuff on this trail. I think right around here is where, oh, my eye. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Keep swerving. Nice. Let's go. Keep going. All right, stay to the right for red. We're gonna take this all the way. Woo. Nice. All right, stay to the right. Yep, let me cross here and go down. We'll cross down here and go up. Let's get it. And I'm not gonna try and do that. Damn it. Oh, I need a running start. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Oh, I almost slipped there. Okay. And here, we stay to the right over here. So we'll take this, going up, up, and away. Actually, wait. No, that is not what we do. Forgot about this part. You do not come up, and away here. You go across the bridge and then do that whole section on red over here. I believe, ooh, I hit that. That was my bad. If I remember right, I think there's one trail for each of the colors of the rainbow. So that's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So there's 6. I know it's Roy G. Biv, so technically it's indigo and then violet, but here they do red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple for trails. Ooh, there we go. Didn't want to hit that rock. Now the downside of here is we're right next to this is a processing plant. It's not I don't know if that's a technical term, but I know it's not called a dump. Because technically for a dump, you could call that a landfill or anything else. There we go. We keep going. Nice. All right, above this rock. There we go. Nice. Kind of go wide here so you don't go all the way up onto that root. And then come around this way. Take the Yui. And then I gotta go in through these two trees here. So gotta be careful. And then keep pushing up. There we go. And then here, we crossed right over here. That is too soft for me to push through. Should have done some more speed. Oh well. Then from here, you go to the right. We're gonna repeat it, go to the left, and go back down the creek. But you just come back, and then we go back onto the blue and some of those other easy trails. I think this southern half is majority blue just because of how windy these trails are on the south side. The north side, which is where we start at, it's a lot more straight, not as technical. If you're really trying to work on turns and stuff, here's probably gonna be your best place without going to like Irwin or North Shore, because some of these blues are not terribly tough. So it's not a bad deal when you come here versus going to like two of the most popular, which are Irwin and North Shore. Now, unlike, oh yeah, it's the black loop. This is open? Wow. Oh, I think I missed something. No. There's just a lot of debris. Jesus. All right. That is a lot of trees and debris. Wait, actually, I think I messed up. Hold on, come back around. I think I did mess up. Yep, I did. So, wait a minute. No, I did not mess up. Holy cow. So there's just a lot of debris here. Okay, so sorry if there's a lot of walking. This loop wasn't open last time, so I'm not 100% sure where I'm supposed to go. And yeah, as y'all can see, look at all of these. Uh-oh. Look at all these tree roots and stuff. Like, this does need a cleanup, 100%. Holy cow. Just look at all these beer bottles, and other jugs and stuff. There's a lot of stuff. This must have washed away like the last storm. Holy cow. And a racing wheel here? What? Why is there a racing wheel here? That is weird. Yep, and then a lot of debris here. Still need to be fairly careful because I do not want to puncture a tire here. And okay, I got more stuff for Saturday. This is the Saturday before I leave. This is not the Saturday while I'm there. Woo! Nice. Come on, push. There we go. Well, now I know that this upcoming Saturday is going to be a wait, huh? So do I go here? My word. This is going to take a long time to finish this trail. I think so. There's just so much here. My word. And this black loop does need to be cleaned up. If there's time, I might find a day to just clean this up and figure out where the actual trail goes, because that I don't think is all of black. I don't think it was that short of a trail. Now I'm like, well, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna add a new computer for this thing, well, for this bike. Because this multi-tool down here, it is so rusted just from not using it and just riding around everywhere that everything is stuck. If I can get it to break open with WD-40, then that's awesome. But I doubt it because there's a lot of stuff there. well, to break. All right, there we go. And this is not one of the drier trails either. I mean, when this is being recorded, this is recorded on Wednesday, November 13th. So it did rain this past Saturday. I believe that is the 9th. Yeah, the 9th. So I'll have to see what happens. Because holy cow, there's a lot going on. All right, let's come around here. Okay, nice. Nice. I think what I'm gonna try and do, I did bring a water bottle this time because I am like really stinking tired and also kind of a little bit thirsty too. So I'm gonna go do all this. And okay, we gotta go down here. That tree's really low, but that's also because it sits right next to White Rock Lake. So I think it weathered down at that point. Actually, I'm gonna stop here for water. Huh, it's still cold. It's not warm, but I think part of it is because it is not cold. Well, it's not warm outside. It's in the 70s. I'll give it that. It's like mid to high 70s, but it's not bad. I know later this week, there's gonna be a huge difference in temps. So, normally, there's like a 20-ish degree change in temps. So like at 70 degrees, it's like if there's like a high of like 75, 80 degrees, the lows will be like mid 50s, maybe up to low 60s. But it's gonna be like 70 something degrees, and then it's gonna be a low of like 47. Well, honestly, that ain't that much better. Oh wait, no, not low 70s. Sorry, it's high 70s. It's like 77 with a low in like the high 40s. Even I'm like, that's cold. So I'm gonna be outside when we're doing that at Electric Cowboy. And I forgot what Friday's supposed to be, but holy cow, is it gonna be cold. I believe we're on trail number 5. We've had green, we've had blue, we've had purple, we've had red, we've had black, and now we're on orange. Yeah, so this is trail number 6. And then we will do the yellow trail when we get to it. Ooh. Hit the tree right there. Okay, man. Life is like that. It's ups and downs. At least for me right now. I don't know if I want to say I'm at a down, but well, yeah, I don't think I'm going down like on a roller coaster. I think right now I'm like here. I'm on a trail. It's relatively flat. Nothing much is really happening. At least nothing big has happened. Like, I've gotten myself a significant other, or my parents have died, or I finished class, or any of that stuff. But, oh, wait, what am I doing? Why am I going that way? It's an emergency exit. Titanium, you are dumb. Yeah, I'm at that point now in my life where if I'm single, so be it. I mean, I just saw something where, hold on, let me come up here. Yeah, I just found something like earlier on Instagram where there's this 105-year-old woman who's been single all of her life. Which, does it sound a little bit sad? Yeah, it kind of does, but it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I've learned to kind of just stop looking for women. And I know a lot of y'all are like, no, don't keep, you gotta keep going. And here's my answer. You can try, and I can, but is it really gonna go anywhere? At this point, no. For me, it's not gonna go anywhere. So, I just do what I do. Ooh, wow. That was really, really thin. These bars are a little bit wider than that. Okay. Glad I was able to squeeze through there. Jesus. But as I was saying, I'm at that point in life where I'm like, okay, if somehow I don't find someone to partner with, I mean, not in life. I mean, I've got a lot of guy friends. I've got a lot of them. And I mean, technically, I do have like some female friends. Yeah, I say female friends, not girlfriends, because then everyone's like, oh, dude, you are a stud. But I'm just like, guys, we're friends. We don't date. Like 99% of them, well, 99% of my female friends are either taken, not my type, or I'm not their type. So, yeah, it's like, I can't really say anything about that. Okay. Whew. It's not really that many like features here at Harry Moss, and we'll see it when we get to the parking lot. There's almost no one here. I mean, yeah, it is 11 o'clock, but when everyone wants to ride, they go to Irwin, North Shore, Arbor Hills. Oh, especially Arbor Hills. I was there this past Monday, the 12th? Yeah, this past Tuesday, the 12th. Because normally on Tuesdays, I go to Arbor Hills, and then Wednesdays, I go to Frisco Northwest. But I went to Arbor Hills for the first time in a few weeks because of rain, among other things. But I went there at like 4:30, 4:45, and it was jam-packed. Normally I'm not there that late. I'm there around like 4 o'clock because I finish class at 2:15, I get home at 2:30, then I go to the grocery store. It usually takes about an hour, and then I come back home, put that stuff away, and then I go ride. Which, well, yeah, you could say it's technically around 4:30, but I was there at 4. I didn't start riding until 4:45 because the parking lot at Arbor Hills was full. I was like, what in the world? I mean, I know it's nice outside, but holy cow. I didn't manage to get a good sunset picture. Am I gonna put it as like my screensaver? No. There are only two things that are my screensavers. And they're my technically two of my most prized possessions that I use almost every day. My car and this bike. Because every time I open up my phone, I see this bike and I'm like, all right, I want to work on mountain biking and get better. And then with my car, it's the same thing. It's like, okay, I need to save up money because I know when I'm recording this video, I do need to go get an oil change at some point. But we'll wait because I've got stuff to do during the week. Oh, there goes some sinuses down my throat, thank God. I just want to go into my stomach, not in through my lungs. I think if that happens, that's how you develop bronchitis. I might be wrong, but that would make sense if that is true. If like mucus and stuff from your sinuses leak down into your lungs, and then it turns into bronchitis, which is just like I think it's just a respiratory infection at that point. So that's why you always keep an eye out on your health. Unlike, continuing off of that, it's unlike me when it comes to looking for a partner. I'm fine with where I'm at right now. Yeah, I might be single the rest of my life. It's been 6 years. I have not had great luck even this year when I actually started going out and trying. I mean, I was at, I think I'm now like 0 for 3 just this year when it comes to trying to find women. I have no game. And honestly, I kind of really don't want to practice on it. I'm just like, I'm fine where I'm at. I ride 3 days a week. I work weekends. I've got a growing YouTube channel. And yeah, I mean, I go out at least once a week. I've got a ton of friends that are always like, you need to come out more and do this, X, Y, Z. And at the time, I'm just like, guys, I can't. I have such and such else to do. Oh man, why did I do that? Clawed the pedal into the tree. There we go. Hey, that's the first time I've ever seen people here at Harry Moss. And that is one of the upsides of mountain biking here in North Texas. We're growing. We've been growing. There's like several thousand people that actually mountain bike here. Now, a lot of these people are like in their 30s and 40s, already have a job, are well off. So, and now they're like, well, you know what? I'll get back into it because there's new bikes. Right now, I mean, the bicycle industry is kind of in a free fall. So it's not getting better. But so all these bikes are like heavily discounted. I mean, look, I bought this bike about 1.5 years ago for $3,400. And original price was $5,100. So I got over $1,700 off on this bike. And that's just on the bike alone. Like, I'm just like, God, that is a lot of stuff. Oh, which reminds me, when I have time, I need to buy new gloves. Nothing wrong with these. I kind of want to try and get new red ones. I had ones in red for like a few months earlier this year. But then when I went to Chisenhall, I was going so fast that and lost control that I scraped my left hand on a tree, ripped open the glove, and yeah, I did bleed for a little bit, but I didn't break anything. That is why I wear gloves. And I take the orange, wait, nope, that's repeat. Whoops. Brain fart. As I was saying, if you're ever mountain biking, get gloves. We are not like the weightlifting lifestyle where we will call you gay, where at least from what I've heard both sides. I've heard that if you're lifting, you should get gloves, and I've also heard that if you have lifting gloves, you're gay. But it's like, okay, here you can ride without gloves, but I would recommend wearing gloves because I know for years I would develop calluses on my middle ring and pinky fingers of both sides, well, on both hands. So that's one reason why. And the other reason why is, well, it's just one extra layer of protection when it comes to your hands. So if you accidentally hit a tree, your hands are protected. It's also why I have elbow pads and knee pads. And one time I fell off of a jump and didn't do it right. I scraped both knees and both elbows. So I asked for elbow pads and knee pads for Christmas. And that's what I got. And actually, I think this Christmas, I'm gonna ask for some computer upgrades. Not like new parts, like, oh, I'm gonna get like a whole new processor and motherboard. It's more like, I'm gonna ask for more RAM and another, and a high capacity hard drive. Because with these videos recording at 4K 60, excuse me, oh man, this uses so much space. Like 3 or 4 recordings. Well, you know, maybe just split up in either 3 or 4 clips, depending on how long it is, but it can be anywhere from like now 50 to 100 gigabytes, depending on how large the videos are. And they only record in MP4, so it's not like I'm recording in like MOV, which I know that would be significantly higher than MP4. I know that because MOV is a lossless file, meaning it's not compressed. And MP4s are compressed. So, I mean, 100 gigabyte file, I'm quickly gonna go through my 1 terabyte hard drive, and I already am. I think now I'm at like 600 gigs used out of, I think it's 960 that it comes with. This is not the end, by the way. But as I was saying, I've only got like 300 gigs more, which means I'm gonna need a lot of storage. And I'm gonna offload everything. Not the computer recordings, but like all of the mountain bike recordings I'm gonna offload onto a hard drive, so I can take it off of OneDrive when I can. But yeah, like it's gonna be a pain because the 7200 RPM mechanical hard drives are leaps and bounds slower than a normal hard drive, well, than an SSD. So it's gonna read much slower, and it's gonna take me probably about a week for all that to copy over. Oh man. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's a sanitation truck. Because they might have been doing tournaments here. I don't know. I digress. With that, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching this mountain bike video. I know I'm out of town, but I still want to give you guys new content like for everybody. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we're gonna have a channel membership that will get you all of these videos unedited for about $2 a month. And then eventually, as I start to work on more stuff and I decide to record it farther in advance, when these videos come out, those that are members get to see it right as they're uploaded. Outside of that, make sure you hit the bell icon as well so that you don't miss any of these future uploads, whether it's these mountain bike videos, automotive videos, or the aviation videos, or even our weather live streams. Again, once we get to 250 subs, we're gonna also start putting up some informational weather videos. Outside of that, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.